Welcome back to Glitch Fix, guys. Today we are in Euro Truck Simulator once again, and we're going to be taking a trip up to Norway. We're going to continue working our way north. So we are still in Mercedes. Is this the Mercedes? Actually, no, it's the Scania, sorry. One of the other workers is actually using the Mercedes right now. So we're going to go ahead and use the Scania for this episode. The following episode, I'll probably have a new truck. I'm thinking maybe to buy maybe a MAN truck or something like that and hook it up. But yeah, we'll be using the Scania for the time being. Making our way up to Norway. We're going to be picking up. It's not going to be too heavy today. We're looking at about 30-something thousand pounds. So we'll pick that up and then we'll start heading up there. So we've still got the open pipes. I actually had to lower it just a little bit because it's pretty damn loud. So but I love the sound. I took it off for like 2 seconds and I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, this is a little too quiet, man. I gotta have my open pipes. I'm already used to it. So yeah, now I'm spoiled. So so yeah, let's go pick up our, oh man, I just screwed that up. Let's go pick up our trailer and head on up to Norway, uncharted territory. I do want to get, I saw, I gotta look back at that video, but there's some really interesting videos out there for some extremely steep roads. I'm trying to get to something like that, make it even more challenging. I saw this one episode where this dude was driving on a, they call it a quarry. Down from a quarry, he had to go up like these massive hills way up into the mountains. Super challenging. I was like, man, that looks good, but I believe it's on running pro mods. So I do have pro mods ready to go. I've got all the files downloaded and all that, but I was trying to I was sort of testing it out today, and the interior oh oops, I thought that was where I had to go. What am I trying to say? The sound, the interior cabin sound was off. Something was not right. It was more quiet than normal, and I actually picked the interior cabin sound to be louder than normal. So I'm not sure what happened there, but just gonna have to test it out some more. That way I'm not testing on the stream. So I want to welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome back. Again, we're gonna pick up this load and get on the road. Hey, that rhymed. We're gonna pick up this load and get on the road. But yeah, these trailers, I mean these open pipes just sound so damn good, man. I can't give it up. Can't give her up. Looks like we're picking up some sort of a green company or something like that. Ooh. Alrighty. See what we got. The other thing I noticed too about Pro Mods is it wasn't running, the frame rates weren't as smooth, and I am not trying to go back to drop frames like we had in American Truck Sim. Here's our trailer. Yeah, I'm not trying to go back to that, man. So I'll have to figure out what's up. May just have to play around with the dev file, definitions file, to get pro mods to work correctly, or at least work to where I'm happy with it and actually want to play it. I'm pretty happy with all the DLCs that I have right now, which are pretty much all of them. So I don't necessarily have a need for pro mods right now, especially I just started playing the game. So alright, here's the trailer legs, and there we go. Let's check it out real quick. Cool sped. Looks like some sort of grain haul. It matches the truck pretty well. So we'll get that. We'll wrap around here. The trailer's actually not as long, so it should be an easy haul for us. Let's get cracking, man. 483 miles to go. Doing pretty decent on gas. Like I said, she's not that heavy. She's not that heavy at all. This is just, I want to try to get up there, and then, you know, we'll take the most challenging job once we get up there. That's sort of the plan, at least my thought process. And it'll be good to discover the map up there as well. Alrighty. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I think I took off the raindrop mod. I am starting to see the difference. It does look a lot better. It does look a lot better. I ain't gonna lie. The way the rain was accumulating on the window shield, it was pretty cool. Sometimes you don't notice things until you don't have them. The rain definitely look a lot more realistic with the rain mod. Raindrop mod, I believe it's called. I also did get Fanatec LED software. That way I can see my speed on the Fanatec wheel, and I can also see what gear I'm in whenever I shift. It's not the biggest display, but it's something. I didn't notice that the LEDs on the wheel base are not lighting up though, so I may have to tweak that a little bit. I am thinking about getting a new wheel. I'm kind of debating. It's either going to be the hub, that way I can put my own custom wheel on it, or it's going to be the Porsche wheel that Fanatec makes. I'm leaning towards the Porsche wheel because I'm hearing it's really good quality. This wheel is not poor quality, but you know, it could be a little better. I'd like a bigger display on the wheel itself. Maybe a thicker wheel too would be nice. Ah, there goes the LEDs on the wheelbase. I just wasn't hitting enough RPMs. That's weird. It didn't show up that time. Saw it briefly. No, I don't see it anymore. A little buggy. Of course, this thing is showing me 56. I'm guessing it's kilometers. So I've got miles per hour showing on the actual navigation dash. I'm not used to seeing kilometers. So I can tell what speed I'm going, but it's in kilometers, so it kind of doesn't really mean much to me. From the US, man, and I'm not used to this stuff. I'm not used to this European stuff. Yeah, it's definitely matching kilometers. 7 in the morning, it's raining again. I think I'm gonna have to lower the probability of rain. It seems like every single time I'm streaming, we've got rain. Like every time, man. Get up this hill, man, get up this hill. Let's bring it down a bit. I see, we don't get indicators until way up in the RPMs. wasn't seeing anything. Not seeing the software if I can lower that so that it indicates between starting at 10,000 RPMs. Because I'm usually driving at about 10 to 20,000 RPMs. Usually within that range, so I'm never ever going to see this thing light up. Ooh, what's going on here? Wow, man, really? Stop right in the highway. You guys are in the stream, don't feel afraid to say hello. Just pop in a little message in the chat. I do have the chat on an auxiliary screen above me. I did take off the speed limit for the trucks, so I am able to go faster now, but it comes at a price of being caught in speed traps every so often. Come on, man. Get off the road, buddy. Thank you. This is a World of Trucks contract right now, so it looks like I'm going to be speed limited no matter what. I forgot this truck doesn't go to 8. Yeah, I'm going to be speed limited at 56 miles per hour, so it doesn't really matter how fast we can go. Rainy, 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 man. Every time I stream, looks like it's rain. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out Pro Mods again off stream to make sure it's up to par on the quality that I'm looking for as far as frame rates. There's definitely a lot more maps to explore in Pro Maps than the stock maps. So it's almost like getting a DLC for free. I mean, I paid $1 for it just to make sure I could, donate to the cause or whatever. But not bad for $1, But he's definitely having some weird stuff happening. Very weird stuff happening in Pro Mods. I didn't try loading Pro Mods and the open pipe sounds. That's probably what I'm going to do next time. The first definition file that I loaded was only, I think it was set for 2 times the interior sound. And I think that's where things got a little wonky. I'm going to just try to load it fresh and leave everything on default. And see if that at least sounds halfway decent. That works out, then I think we'll start getting some Pro Mods here. Pro Mod streams going here soon. But again, the other issue was the graphics weren't as good. Seemed pretty choppy. But I had everything set on default. I had, an average PC is what I selected instead of high performance, and this is it's running on a high performance PC. thing is a beast, so. I'm doing pretty good on gas. Got 382 miles to go. This has us arriving about 8 o'clock. It's 9 a.m. in the game right now, so about 11 hours or so. Right here. Oh, looks like we're actually getting off. An hour here. It's going 47. Ooh, cops just passed me. Alright. Where did that ticket? Heading up all the way to Norway Norway from Germany. So we'll be passing up, I don't know what countries we'll be passing up, but I believe it cuts through 1 or 2 countries. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we might be going under some sort of a tunnel. Not sure though. I think that's what I saw. Definitely slightly graded right now. Headed uphill slightly. We'll be registering on truckbook.eu here soon. Really interesting concept. You start your own company, start driving for it, you can get other people to drive for your company, and you can try to top leaderboards across the world and so. It sounds kind of cool. Definitely adds more depth to the game. Anything that adds more depth to these games is welcome. Just makes it a lot more interesting. Gives you more purpose to driving, driving around and stuff. The cool thing is, you run the client, it pretty much records the miles that you're driving, and that's what goes towards building up the company. But you could be playing in single player mode, you could be playing in multiplayer. So it's very flexible. The client just pretty much records whatever you're doing from a mileage standpoint and adds it to the overall company mileage. And then you have like MVP breakdowns, who's got the most miles within the company. Then you have, stats worldwide for the company as a whole. How you match up to the rest of the world as far as how many miles your company has actually driven. Those kinds of things, and I'm sure over time they're going to add more and more stuff. So it's a pretty cool concept. It's free, right? So it's not like you're paying for it. So it's pretty cool. I'll probably be starting that up here. As the channel grows, we'll build up a company. We'll have subscribers join that company, do convoys and stuff like that together. I'll probably join another streamer's company in the beginning, just to kind of check it out. See what's about, that kind of thing. Interesting driving these Scania trucks. There's literally nothing in front of me. It's just coming from ATS. I'm used to having some sort of a hood or know, big ornament or something to kind of orientate myself a bit on the highway. But here there's nothing. There's just a dashboard. That's pretty much it. To go if we make a good timing. I think I'm about a fourth of gas, so the fourth of my tank has been burnt so far, so we're good there. This is not going to be a very long run, so this should be shouldn't have to fill up at all. Once we get up there, I'm hoping to find some more interesting jobs. I did want to do one of those special transports once again. The only problem was it looks like you can only load it from southern Germany, and it was just I was in the northern part of Germany from our last stream, so we were looking at almost 400 miles just to get down to the special transport area. It looks like it's just to and from predetermined destination. It's not very far, you know, only like 130 miles because it's special transport. You can't go super fast. You know, the haul is super heavy, that kind of thing. So it's very fixed. It'd be nice if they can open that up later on to make special transports be a lot more spread out throughout the maps. Or maybe I just haven't unlocked enough roads to other countries to see those other jobs. But as we unlock more, it'll be easier to get to places where we can do special transports. The other thing I need to start doing is unlocking more garages. That way I can kind of teleport around and get to places quicker than having to drive everywhere. That you waste a lot of you waste a lot of time trying to get to a job as opposed to, you know, just taking a job. So you can't always take the job that's closest to you because they're not always so great. So, I mean, it's realistic, but it also just kind of becomes a nuisance and a pain after a while. One of the good things about taking those big jobs, big, complex, super heavy loads, something like this is just nothing. I mean, I don't even feel like I have I'm kind of forgetting every now and then that I have a trailer attached. It's like short, it's light, it's easy. It's light work for us here, guys. This guy's got an interesting haul right here. That's looks like granite countertops. Let's get that external view. Little squirrely driving like this. Such a weird angle. I think I got a drive-by camera here somewhere, so we can try that here soon. This might be the tunnel I was telling you guys about. This is a pretty long tunnel. It's not that long. I don't think that's it. I think as we get closer, there might be some sort of like underground tunnel that we gotta cross over. I know there's one to go to UK. I want to welcome everybody to the stream. It's your first time here. This is we run a lot of simulators on this channel. I do play some other games from time to time, but lately I can't get enough of the Sims, man. I do have Forza 7. I gotta break out Forza 7 here soon. Get running Forza 7 with motion. When you play a game like Forza 7 or Project Cars 2, this chair right here is going to be flopping all over the place. That's when you really get to see the motion sim in action. And in these trucking games, you know, if I hit like a curb or something, you'll see kind of everything lift up, but for the most part, it's very subtle. It's enough to, you know, immerse yourself. I mean, I feel like every little bump and stuff like that, but you don't see it as much on the stream. Alright, looks like we have an intersection coming up. No jake brake on this truck. Hertz Halls discovered. And I think we do have our that tunnel coming up. I'm seeing a dotted line in the on the nav screen here. Dotted line, I believe means tunnel. Actually messed around with the camera as much. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to some sort of tunnel here. Shipyard. I wonder if this is actually, I think it's a ferry. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. I think we have to get on a ferry. Ferry's gonna take us over. 'Cause this is a shipping yard. This is a ship channel right here. Yep. Oh, Polaris Lines. Yeah, sounds like a ferry to me. Oh man, look at the beach. That's pretty dope. Checking into the ferry, guys. This is pretty cool. This is definitely pretty cool. Let's see, which way am I going here? Looks like I have to go to the... No, it says right there, cargo. Okay. Yeah, you definitely don't have anything like this in ATS that I know of. Possible travel destinations. Okay. Man, it's pretty expensive. 1,700, 1,000, and 1,600. All right. Man. I'm thinking it's the first one, but I can't be 100% sure. I'm gonna go with the first one. Embark. Bergen discovered. Alright, we're here. It's quick. 277 miles to go. Sounds like we made the right decision. 5:30 in the morning. Park and brake. Let's get back on the road. Actually, before we leave, let me check this out. Nice. That's cool. Alright. Alright, let's get up out of here. sun's starting to come up. How much did my setup cost? Well, to be honest, I kind of lost count, man. People have asked me that before. I lost count at about, I don't know, $6,000. It's not cheap, I can tell you that much. But this isn't this isn't something I just picked up all of a sudden. This is over many years upgrading different parts. You know, the TVs are probably something. I had to buy the TVs. And I think the rig, the wheel I already had, pedals I already had, the PC I already had, so that's a big part of the cost right there. So it just depends. I mean, if you're looking just to get into sim racing, the Logitech G27 is G27, G29 I believe it's called now. I started out with G27 wheel. It's a great wheel and they're cheap. You can find them used for like $150, $200, and that should be enough to get you going. That's more than enough to get you going. Let's stop over here and get some gas real quick, guys. So yeah, you don't have to start out with triple screens and Fanatec wheel and all this stuff. Get yourself a Logitech wheel, G27 wheel. You can, the next level racing cockpit by itself without motion is actually pretty affordable. And you just build up from there. Figure out if it's for you. First thing you gotta do is figure out if it's for you. First time I got into sim racing, I just, my son was born shortly after, and once he was born, I didn't have any time to use the thing anymore. So, fast forward about 10 years later, and now I'm getting back into it, because now I have the time. He's much older. He actually likes using it as well. Now I can actually use it and enjoy it. So yeah. What's going on, Max, Moffat, Arman, Hera? Welcome to the stream, guys. We're heading up to Norway. Oh, nice big tunnel here. Definitely in Norway now. You can see all these mountains. Beautiful up here. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to lower the probability of rain, because every time I'm in these nice countries, man, it's freaking raining outside. I do enjoy driving in the rain, but it's taken away from the experience, man. This is really nice up here, though. Got another tunnel coming up. Nice little farms and stuff, man. Look at the water in the background here. Man, this is nice. Man, this guy's killing me. So I can pass him up. coming up here. Come on, man. Speed limit, it's 43 up here. It's definitely getting more and more steep. Of some sort coming up. €93. Damn. That's all expensive, man. Yeah, I'm able to see the chat now, guys. What's going on, ETS2 Trucker? You know, I was actually, before this stream, I was running OBS at the top auxiliary screen, and I wasn't able to see the chat. I just got a speeding ticket. Wonderful. I wasn't able, well, it's not that I wasn't able to see the chat. The application wasn't refreshing the chat, and I had no idea. I had zero clue what that was happening. Let's go this way. And so I figured out, I only figured it out because I was watching some of my previous streams, and all of a sudden, you know, it has that chat replay feature. So I started replaying the chat, and there's chat messages coming in, there's people in it. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know this was the case. So today I actually put up the YouTube live screen, so that doesn't happen again. Oh man, this is awesome. Check out this bridge, guys. This is pretty sweet. The external view here. That's pretty awesome. Man, that's pretty sick. Continues to impress me, ETS2. I really didn't think it was going to be this much better than American Truck Simulator. It is a lot better. It's not the people that were telling me other, you know, yeah, it's better. They were just being modest, man. This thing is like way better, way better. Man, these bid limits are killing me. Graphics are running a whole lot better though. Not sure what's up with that. You know, it's, to me there's a lot more detail in ETS than there is in ATS, and it's just running so much better for me. We're driving to Norway right now. First time I'm heading up there in the game. actually already up here. We had to take a ferry to get all the way up here. That was pretty cool. Got 188 miles to go. Filled up on our gas right before we took that ferry, so we're in good shape. It's been a great drive so far, man. A lot of different things. Holy crap. That's one of the problems with ATS, man. It's like the same stuff over and over and over. There's not much different between states that are right next to each other. They need to add Colorado would be a good state to drive in. Utah would be a good state to drive in. Finishing a job from Sweden to GB right now. Sweet. Nice. How long of a haul is that, ETS 2? How many miles? But yeah, New York City would be nice. It'd be probably hell because it'd be tons of traffic, but it'd be something different. Something different to keep the game more fresh. But you know, the US is just not as pretty as Europe, man. It's not as pretty as Europe. 1,600 kilometers, man. That's a heck of a haul, dude. That's a heck of a haul. These are 43-inch 4K screens. Alright. Took that pretty fast, but okay. Not real life. Real life, I would not have taken that turn that quick. Yeah, I tried running 50-inch 4K screens, way too big. It was like all in my face, and I couldn't get the monitors to bend in enough too because they were just too big for this stand. This is the R1 seat stand, and 43 just happened to be like the perfect size what I was looking for. It was good because they were a little bit cheaper, so I was able to bring them back, just get cheaper monitors. I almost went with 3 34-inch monitors. I've got 2 34-inch Samsung monitors that I have connected to my other rig for FPS games. I actually only have one of those monitors connected right now because you don't need 2 of them for first-person shooters. Looks like we're going a bit downhill now. Yeah, this is the Almor knob. I like it. It's got the range, the splitter in the front, the range on the right, on the left, as opposed to right at the top. Not too crazy about it being too high, so it's pretty comfortable. I should have gotten the one with the Jake brake on the right. I think they make one with a Jake brake right here. You can just press it, or I seen another one where you can switch it on. So I may end up getting another one just to have it. This one I'm liking I'm liking this one pretty well. Yeah, look at that water. 9 a.m. right now. I was able to get mine on eBay. It came pretty fast too. I used to have the THR8 gearbox, shifter, whatever, from Thrustmaster, and that thing broke on me after a while. Can't say enough good things about the Fanatec Club Sport one, man. This thing is awesome. It's built like a tank. I mean, you throw that thing at somebody there, you're pretty much taking them out. But I am thinking about getting a new wheel hub. I'm thinking about maybe getting that Porsche wheel hub that Mark's got. This one's like a bit skinny. I like a little bit meatier wheel. Although I would like a bigger rim too, because for trucks, I mean, truck rims are huge. It'd be cool to get like a really big wheel on this thing, maybe tilted like an actual truck. AccuForce V2, now that's a wheel. That's what you graduate from the Fanatec. You got the like Logitech G27, then you got the Fanatec stuff, then you go AccuForce. Pretty happy with the Fanatec stuff. If it ever breaks on me prematurely, I'd probably look for the to upgrade. But I'm pretty happy with the wheel itself. It's one of the things I like about it is the rims. You can interchange them, so I was always planning on getting a different rim anyway, so. One of the problems with this hobby, man, is you get in, you better be ready to spend some money. You better be ready to spend some money, man. Alright, this guy's getting out of our way. Use a separate wheel for trucking and a separate wheel for racing. Am I getting that right? I'm actually starting to feel some Project Cars 2 withdrawal, man. I haven't played Project Cars 2 now probably about 3 weeks. I think it's time I start playing that game again. Also, Forza 7, I just picked it up now that it's compatible with the motion seat. That should be pretty damn sick too. Oh, okay, so you use the same wheel for both. Alright, cool. 91 miles to go, guys. We're getting there. Another cool bridge. A lot of nice bridges in Europe, man. Ooh. Almost all done. Definitely got a lot cooler once I put the open pipes. Open pipes made a world of difference on this truck. It was so damn quiet before, man. Couldn't take it. I think that was one of the biggest transitions going from ATS to ETS. All the trucks are like silenced. And open them babies up. So there's this the open pipe mod definitely helped me out. I wasn't too happy with the way these trucks were sounding. Man, it is freaking pouring right now. Definitely want to put that rain mod, raindrop mod back on. I didn't realize how good it looked. Now that I don't have it on, it looks like crap. It's another thing, if you're going to play this game, guys, make sure you're using the clutch. You'll take... This game sucks without the clutch. That's what makes the game, is being able to shift through the gears with an actual clutch. Put it on advanced too, so you challenge yourself a little bit more. finally able to get that steering wheel out of the dash. That was kind of bugging me there for a while. Interesting place to have a light. Why would you even have a light here? It's like the middle of nowhere. This makes no sense. Well, we're just waiting now. Look at all this traffic that it's causing for no reason. It's like, really, guys? Here's this construction. Oh, so you're actually racing now. Oh, that's cool. Not racing, you're actually taking a job right now. Sweet. Well, appreciate you tuning in, buddy. That's pretty cool. Myself. Getting there, we're getting there. Oh, it finally stopped raining. Sweet. Do is add like a echo feature once you're in a when you're in a tunnel like this. It'd be cool if the horn actually echoed. Looks like we're getting off this next intersection. Always happens to me. Second time that's happened. I'm not used to these tight intersections. In the US, we don't have such tight, on-ramps, man. This is crazy. Still getting used to it. Looks like we're back on the highway. Main stream roads. 17 miles to go here, guys. Up that hill, baby. Oh man, look at that plane just took off. That's pretty sweet. It's like yellow, Spirit Airlines or something. Pretty sure they don't have Spirit Airlines in Europe. That was pretty cool. Whoa, just almost took out a sign back there. 9 miles to go. It's like we're dropping it off at the shipping yard. Probably do one more stream after this one. Man. Night is young. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Wait for me to go. Guys, we got 3 miles to go. We're just looking to where we're gonna put this thing. And hopefully we can get some got a cool next job up here. Something interesting, hopefully. NS Oil. Scavenger discovered. Looks like we're pulling into here. Made it. Alright. See where we're gonna put her. I bet they want it right between those two trucks. We'll just put her right over there. Nice and easy. Now we can get going on the next one. Up. Alright. Yeah, I just didn't feel like it, man. I want to start getting ready on the next stream. Just call me lazy, man. Screw it. So that's it, man. Quick haul up here to Norway. We'll definitely take a higher XP parking for ETS Trucker on the next stream. It's gonna be for this one, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I will be streaming again, probably another 10 minutes or so. So if you're on, stay tuned. You should see another alert from my channel here. in the next few minutes. Thanks guys for joining. I'll catch you guys on the next one.